Welcome back, guys. So thank you for joining me today. My name is Dennis, and today we're gonna talk about Ariana Grande and Social House's new single, Boyfriend. So a little bit about Social House. Social House does comprise of a duo. The duo includes Mikey Foster as well as Charles Anderson. They are the opening act for Ariana in her Sweetener tour. So that's how they started working together. This is their first song that they performed together. The duo has written songs for Ariana though, including Seven Rings. So this song is gonna be a part of Social House's upcoming EP called Everything Changed. This song was released at the beginning of this month on August 2nd, and it just debuted this week on the Billboard's top singles at the number 8 spot. I do want to note that it debuted on the Rolling Stones top singles at the number 1 spot when it released. But I do want to also note that Billboards and Rolling Stones have different criteria for how they determine which singles are going to be on top. I could explore that topic in another video, but that will not be a topic of discussion for this video. So let's start by talking about the production. This song was produced by 3 people, the first being Edgar Barrera, who has worked a lot in the Latin pop industry. The other 2 include Steve Franks as well as Tommy Brown. So I actually really enjoyed the production. I just want to say that Ariana has worked with a lot of great producers in the industry. This song is very happy and very characteristic of Ariana's sweet sound, and also it matches well with Social House's perky vibe. Right off the start, the beginning sounds like kind of like a train, you know, with all these like harmonics going in together, and it just works. And yeah, it's just like the whole time this song is just very upbeat. I do want to also commend the vocal mixing. It's just every time Ariana, man, her voice is so sweet, and they always know how to bring it out just enough. For example, she would be vocalizing as the 2 guys are singing, and her voice is just so sweet and so raspy, and she doesn't even have to try, but it's mixed in so well, and it's very well done. I really like it. So I also have to say that I really enjoyed the sound of Social House. Mikey Foster is giving me a mix between Khalid and Big Sean's voice, and then Charles Anderson is giving me Sway Lee vibes. And I gotta say that it just blends in very well with Ariana's voice in this song. All 3 of them just sound great. It sounds like they had a good and fun time recording this, you know, and you can really feel it in the music. And on that note, I really just want to quickly comment on Social House. This is the beginning of their career. They've only released a few songs prior to going on tour with Ariana. I like their vibe, but it isn't anything new. And I just don't know how they are going to stand out in the current music industry. But like I said, it's still early in their career, so we'll see. So let's move on to the lyrics and the songwriters. So the songwriting credits are given to Ariana Grande, as well as the other 2 from Social House, Charles and Mikey, as well as the 3 producers that I mentioned before, Tommy, Edgar, and Steven. I do want to also note that Tommy has been writing songs for Ariana for a long time, ever since her debut album with Yours Truly. I do want to also note that the songs that he has written for Ariana are all very sweet, very good, but they don't generally end up on the radio. They are really good songs though, but they aren't radio hits. And I just want to mention that because that kind of, seeps itself into this song, where this song is like a lot more sweet. And I think that it's radio friendly because of Social House, but I don't think that it's gonna be a hit. Hence, it's number 8 spot on the Billboard's top singles. With that being said though, I really love the lyrics. It's such a common thing to be in that awkward phase where you're getting to know each other and you really like them, but you haven't claimed each other yet, so you kind of just like confused, and you want to claim them, but you don't feel comfortable yet because it's not there yet, I've been in those shoes, and man, can I just say, the feels that are pointed out in this song are just way too real. Probably my favorite line is, if you were my girlfriend, if you were my boyfriend, I probably wouldn't see anybody else, but I can't guarantee that by myself. Whew. Like, I get it. It's like, I mean, I want to, I probably wouldn't see anybody else, but, or if you don't change the fact that I'm single, then I can't make any promises. But yeah, this song is just very characteristic of Ariana's vibe because, you know, she's very flirty, she's very playful, which is probably why she's become such a cultural icon. Ariana does have this consistent narrative where she is messed up, motherfucking train wreck, traumatized by Mac Miller's death, also her Manchester bombings, her crazy and swift engagement with Pete Davidson. She has posted a picture of a brain scan on her Instagram showing that she legit has PTSD, and I could completely understand, especially because of the first two things that I mentioned. But also, can you imagine the emotional, like, WTF, like getting into a relationship so fast and then getting out of it? I mean, this isn't the Kardashians, but you can imagine how these events can influence her music to emit this kind of persona where she's playful, fun, and flirty, but a little bit like scared to commit. I'm thinking of the songs NASA, Seven Rings, Break Up With Your Girlfriend, and this song, Boyfriend. So just some food for thought. So to close, I'm not really surprised that this song isn't debuting at a #1 spot on the Billboard's top singles. This song is great and somewhat catchy, but it isn't spectacular, like No Tears Left to Cry, or even Breathe In, and God Is a Woman. And I also want to note too that usually when Ariana has a smash hit, it's because when you sing it or when you hear it, it makes you feel fabulous, or it really showcases her talent as a vocalist. So on the note of being fabulous, Seven Rings. Like, doesn't that song just make you feel like a bad bitch? Like, honestly, like, where my rings at? I tried looking for my rings, but I lost them all. But on the note of being a spectacular showcase of her voice, if you can think of No Tears Left to Cry and God Is a Woman, at the end of the song, she is like singing super high. She's so playful with it. All her live performances are so like well done. It's no wonder that those songs are a hit. You gotta give her the credit. You gotta give her the respect, because honestly, she is probably one of the leading vocalists of our generation. If you've been following along for the past few summers, Ariana Grande has had her songs at the top of the charts, at least #1 or #2 for a while, you know. And so this song hasn't really, I knew that it wasn't gonna be a #1 hit, and it's, you know, living out that prophecy. So let me know what you thought of that song, and let me know what a part of this review resonated well with you. If you have any particular songs or suggestions that you'd like me to review, please put them in the comment below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.